we see transitions as a change of form, like from being a child to be an adolescent, or seasons from winter to spring, or any day and night, anything that says, oh, it is a change. But there are these very subtle moments where there is no night and there is no day. It's the sunset, it's the sunrise, and it's in that moment where everything can be absorbing the energies of what is present in the air to be magnetized or to be unfold. Like when the sun comes out, the new day is, it really have awakening the different channels in the body to receive the agenda of the sun of the day and the mood of the sun and the moon. And those transitions are very profound for the seeker, because when we are aware that you are in a transition, you can't see the different, or feel the different channels in your body that are meant to put in motion letting go or an absorption. So if we see that in the channels in the body, the nadis, there are 7 nadis, major ones, or categorized as functions. And one is about the nadis that receive information, the one that say what's new, what is out there that I can use, and not only use but link to it, create a new network of information for you. So these channels are antennas, are really antennas that are saying what is there, what can I get to upgrade, to live, to move, to change, to live. And it's not necessarily to change, but to acquire. So is a very powerful thirst to know something. You want to seek something. You want to move. You want to learn new things. You want to refresh something. You want to be available to new information. And then the other channel is the channel of nourishment, is the ones that absorb that information and organize it in a way for you to link again to what your memories, your past memories are, and form new concept, a new perception of what is available for you in the moment of transition. So that nourishing is very strengthening, and that's why it's very important to be with the right people, in the right environment, with the right information, that these channels are just not only absorbing but becoming. You start becoming that information. The other channel that is active in transition is the channel of elimination. And in the elimination is about seeing what is obsolete and what you have hide yourself, and what you have learned, and that the residues of the untruth, that energy of that untruth, you don't need in your system. Is when the moon just go down and it just go in the depths and let go. So the elimination channel is very important, because it pulsates. It's like a peristaltic movement that is trying to evacuate from your system the things that are from the last cycle. And in that, when you let go, you are able to see what you were holding on. So is in the process of elimination, you only see when it's out. and it's a moment of refreshment and liberation. And them is the channel of the mind, is how you believe systems are in fluctuation to reframe or see yourself from a different perspective. And the mind start being a little bit, as I say, in fluctuation, a little bit in agitation. The mind is not anchored in the old, is not anchored in what it knows, but it is not anchored in what is already established. So it's not, it's in transition, it's in fluctuation. And that can be disturbed if you don't have a strong practice, or you don't have a really acceptance of the transitions, and to work with the mind instead of being against with the mind. It's natural that in transitions your mind will be agitated, because you are letting go of your identity, you are letting go of cycles of intelligence, and you are also letting go of energy. When those cycles, when the mind realizes that, oh, I'm not 30 anymore, and I don't have the same energy, or I have to measure my energy, then the mind can wanting to grasp things. And the other channel in the body is a beautiful channel that is actually more than a channel, is a field, and that is the field of awareness. When you are able to see the truth, or see yourself for what you are instead of what you imagine to be. And that channel of awareness, of course, it gives you the greater grounding and the greater sense of peace and a sense of neutrality and detachment. What you were bounding yourself with, in awareness, you know why, and you know for how long, and you know the implications. So the channel of awareness in transitions only is kind of the last one that kind of flourish, or kind of it's the last one that is manifesting. You have to go through the reception, the purification, you have to go through the mind, you need to go through all the channels as they take the turns to complete their functions. And finally, that energy goes into the center of your body. It goes into the central channel. And in that gathering, it touches the channels of the moon and the sun. And isn't that where you can have the both hands, the right and the left, and say, this, I hold the moon, the introspection, the feminine, and I hold the sun, the radiation outwardly, the masculine, and both equalities. That immediately, as you are okay with that balance, those goes even more inwardly, and that is in the space, is in the emptiness, is in this pure center of Shushmana. And in that emptiness is where you face the unknown of the new cycle, the unknown of the new state for you to embody. And that's very exciting, because you have complete the process of transition. And for that you need help. You need time to let this process go through all the channels, to take their own rhythm and their own way. And in some you are better than others. And the body need help, and that's where the practices of Ayurveda and Panchakarma is so vital for the channels to be refreshed in each transition that you have, and also to maintain. So is the see transitions from in stages, instead of say, oh, I am in transition, but into what state? What is the channel inside the body that you are at? And depending on where you are at, then you can supply the proper sustaining or the proper treatments or meditations, or just simply awareness. It's okay if I am in elimination, I'm not going to wanting to build, I'm not wanting to expand. Elimination is about contraction. If I am in nourishing, then I am eating, I am sustaining, I am choosing food that are sustaining, and companies that are sustaining, and activities that are sustaining, and so on and so forth. So transitions, and we are entering into the beautiful transition of a spring, where is the transition of receiving the energy that have go to the south of the planet is coming back into the north with new information, with new refreshments. And we'll see here in the north we're so lucky to receive the maple sap, and when you drink and when you worship that, you're able to really taste what is in the agenda of nature for the season, and you're tuning in very consciously, very aware, and that can be so exciting and so profoundly a practice of living on earth in a conscious, peaceful way.